This is Thelastsecondhero, and welcome to a video where I talk about the 3 starters that we have now seen for Gen 8 and what I think their secondary typings will be. It is pretty common now for all starters to have a secondary typing. At this point, I think it's been since Gen 5 since we've even had one without it, but I think we're going to have some secondary typings, and I just kind of want to talk about it a little bit. My opinions obviously might not be the same as yours, but I mean, yeah, leave your ideas down below. The 3 types I think we are most likely to see with Grookey are Fighting, Rock, and Dark. The Fighting type, in my opinion, is the most likely type. The stick makes me think of a Fighting type, and if you remember, we've had a Chimp starter before, and he ended up being a Fighting type. The second most likely type for him, I believe, would be the Rock type. Last generation, they specifically give us 3 starter types that we hadn't received before, so I wanted to think a little outside the box in this video. He's beating his stick on a rock to make the grass regrow. This originally hit me as a creative design just to show off his rhythm, his name being a combination of groove and monkey. His Japanese name is even Surinori, or Rhythm Monkey, but I was curious if it meant more, like his power works through rocks or something, so maybe the rock typing for Grookey. The third type I could see for Grookey is Grass Dark. I don't think it's super likely, but if you actually read his bio, they refer to him as being mischievous, and it certainly could make a cool Grass Dark monkey. I'm not putting it past the realm of possibility, so I guess we'll just see on that. For Scorbunny, there's really only one option. He's going to be firefighting. All kidding aside, I think Game Freak knows better, and I think the 3 possibilities for him are Ice, Steel, and Electric. It's not super uncommon for their colors to be reflective of their next evolutions, and I noticed a lot of white on Scorbunny. And I know you could easily say, well yeah, he's a rabbit, but he seems to have more white on him than either Lopunny, a normal type, or Buneary, a normal type. And what typing is even more white than normal? The Ice type, a type as white as snow itself, sets up a reverse triangle with the Fighting type. That's my highest prediction for Grookey. The combination I think is second most likely for Scorbunny is Fire Steel. They seem to purposefully make him run on the steel structures in the town, which could have been a hidden message to us. But also, I could easily see the bandaged looking parts of him slowly turning into some sort of armor. My last prediction for Scorbunny is Fire Electric. His name in Japanese is Hibani, which is a possible combination of He, Fire, Hibana, Spark, and a pun on Bonnie for Bunny. Spark could easily be contributed to Fire and might not actually be a reference to an electric spark, but it's also listed in his bio for having boundless energy, which might also be a reference to electric. A quick shout out to Jinx Jessica's prediction. It's really got me thinking about it. She gets the Fire Fairy typing. He does seem very playful and almost Tricks Rabbit / Easter Bunny like, so I could certainly see it. For Sobble, my 3 predictions are Dragon, Electric, and Psychic. My highest prediction for Sobble isn't my original thought for him, but it kinda completes the reverse triangle of my feeling of the other 2. It would be Water Dragon. We've had exactly 2 lizard-based starters before who both eventually became the dragon typing in their mega evolution, and now that dragon isn't OP, I could really see a Water Dragon starter, which admittedly would be the most powerful dragon starter combo. But also in my research for sad Pokemon, I came across one Goomy, who felt kind of like he was missing the water typing to begin with. Maybe this is kind of the missing link? I think the second most likely scenario for Sobble is the electric typing. I said earlier that their coloration seems to impact their typings, and yellow on a lizard that is supposed to camouflage into its surroundings seem to stand out to me. This was my initial gut feeling for Sobble, and although I couldn't find much to support it, I did still like the feel of it enough to put it over the last option. I think the third most likely combination for the third starter Sobble is Water Psychic. I saw a lot of people saying his camouflage reminded them of Psychic or Ghost type, but personally it reminded me of Vaporeon, who was a pure water type and dissolves using acid armor. But while looking into this claim, I saw a point where he appears to meditate, which personally has Psychic written all over it to me. Also, when thinking about timid Pokemon, Ralts and Abra both came into mind, and I could really feel a connection. This was my prediction for the 3 most possible types for each start. Of course, this is all just speculation, so I'd love to hear why you think I'm right, or more likely why you think I'm wrong. We can even talk about it down in the comment section. If you like this video, you know where to find me for more content in the future, but if you didn't like it, I'm always looking for constructive criticism. Tell me why you didn't like. Besides my theories are dumb and I'm dumb, I'll try to keep it in mind for the next video. Hero out.